take a look in the mirror. Are you really a man?
Be honest with yourself. So the reality of the world that we live in today is you're either hyper-masculine
Or you're not masculine enough. You're either toxic or you're weak.
So over the next 7 episodes that I'm releasing, you can join along and understand what it takes to become a man.
Modern society of men has changed over the recent years and has taken real masculinity from us.
It's okay to be weak.
Since when is being a man being weak?
By the dictionary definition, a man is an adult male. So then what is a male? The sex that produces typically a small type of cell, especially spermatozoa, effectively someone who produces sperm, with which a female may be fertilized or inseminated to produce offspring. That's the scientific definition of a male. But in today's day, apparently someone who identifies as a male is a man. But the reality is that that's just not true.
In no way am I saying to disrespect people, but what I am saying is that I won't agree to an ideology that is politically correct, not scientifically correct.
But what I will also add on is the fact that if you are born a male doesn't necessarily mean that you're a real man as you grow up. To be a man is not to have a certain level of status, to have a certain body type, to have a certain amount of money. These things do play a part in it, but status does not make you a man. What makes you a true man is to be growing in all areas of your life. Financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and also in your relationships. And all of these things lead to your purpose as a man. And you can even test this out. Ask a friend, ask yourself, ask Google, or even ask ChatGPT. Who do they see as a man? And what they'll say is someone who has developed themselves in such a way in a certain area, whether that's financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or even in their relationships. Bodybuilders may see Arnold Schwarzenegger as a man. Entrepreneurs may see Gary Vaynerchuk as a man. Comment down below what you believe a real man to be. What we see as important is what we are going to dictate and judge someone based off if they are a man or not, based off our own experiences. As this is opinion-based, it's not necessarily a fact. Because one may see finances as the ability to look after themselves and other people, whereas another may see someone who's mentally strong having the ability to look after self and other people.
So over this 7-part series, I'm going to open you up to 7 different men. They may not all have the traits of a real man, but they at least hold a few.
That you can take on and start implementing in your life to become a man. Wait, pause for a second. Have you subscribed yet? So years ago I was a boy, immature, undeveloped, and controlled by emotions. I used to take drugs, get into a lot of fights, and also be controlled by anger and fear. I've done many things that I'm not proud of, but I'm not ashamed of who I used to be because that's developed me into who I am today. I went from anxious to confident. I went from depressed to happy. I also went from weak to strong, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally.
Best note that those finances are growing, and you're going to be excited for episode 3 where I show you exactly how I'm going to do that.
Now, I'm not saying that I'm the most developed person, but what I am saying is that I'm working on all these different areas of my life every single day, and you should too. And my goal with these videos is to get you to an undeniable place of healthy masculinity, power with purpose, helping you understand who you are made to be. Because every man is different. We all have a different purpose. We all are unique, but we all need to grow in order to do so. So when you know exactly what you need to do in order to grow, and you begin to accept the adversity that you've been through, that's all I got. Not only will you grow and become the greatest version of yourself, you will be developed into a true man. So what are you doing that's developing yourself in all areas of life? Leave it in the comments. Next week's episode is going to take you on a journey of how to embrace your adversity, of how to overcome it and use it as your greatest strength.
Zion Clark was born without legs.
What you're born with is what you're born with. You can't go back in time and change things. You gotta keep moving forward.
So if the video's already out, click this video here or wait until next week.